Capricorn, let's go ahead and tap in. Let's see what's going on for you in the month of May. If you're a Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placement, then this is your reading. So let's see what's going on for the Capricorns in the month of May. All right, Spirit. All right, so you're showing up as the Four of Pentacles in the Death card. Okay, so some of you could be dealing with some financial limitations right now. I don't know if you lost a job or something like that. If that's the case, I'm definitely sorry to hear that. Sending you love. All right, for others of you, you're clinging. You're holding on to something that's wanting to die. It's wanting to go away. It's been past time. You know, the expiration date is up, but you might be clinging on to whatever this is. You got to loosen your grip. It's kind of time to let something go. Essentially, when the Death card is here, you can't avoid death. You know, you can't negotiate with death. Please, I don't really want it to end. Like, I don't really want it to, no, death has the ultimate final say. So there's something about that energy coming through for you where it's just like, I mean, I get it, Capricorn, as much as you want this thing, no, the expiration date is up on this. It's time for it to wrap. Okay, so some of you, I'm sorry, I know that might not be the best news to hear that, yeah, baby, you gotta let it go. Okay, so whatever it is, you over there, you holding on tightly, you're clinging, you're latching on for dear life. Let it go, baby. All right, let's see what else we got coming up for you. Some of you could be tied to a Scorpio. You could have Scorpio placements in your chart. Let's see what else we got going on for Scorpio. Yeah, that's Tower coming up in the challenge, you know, something not working out. It just kind of blows up and it's like, oh wait, that's it. No, don't. Okay, and then it's you over there trying to pick up the rubble and the pieces and please, we can make this work, we can figure this out. And it's like, no, actually we can't. Okay, some of you, I am sorry if you went through a job loss. You might have got laid off or something like that. Maybe you're on unemployment. You're kind of on a fixed income. You're not really making a lot of money right now. So I'm definitely sorry if that's something that you are having to navigate. For others of you, this is a relationship breakdown. And we got Scorpio energy came through twice with the Death card and the Tower card. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if you're dealing with a Scorpio, or maybe something happened during Scorpio season. So last October, November. Hold up. I'm gonna put those back in and reshuffle. All right, so what's the foundation coming up for Capricorn? Foundation for Capricorn, Five of Pentacles. Yeah, money troubles. Really sorry if you're going through that. For some of you, it's rejection, abandonment, feeling left out, feeling like you got dumped or some shit. I'm sorry. We also have the Eight of Pentacles here. So right now you might be focusing on rebuilding a sense of stability in your life. For some of you, you could be tied to a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. These could be placements in your chart. For others of you, you're just waiting on some good news to come in. Maybe you just feel like, damn, it's just been one bad thing after the next, and I just want to hear some good fucking news, right? Possibly about your work, to where you feel like, okay, I'm finally going to be able to recover financially. For some of you, this could be good news that you're wanting surrounding your business, creative endeavors, anything like that, okay? All right, let's see what else we got going on for Capricorn. Capricorn. Some of y'all need to do protection work. You have two of the cards in the tarot where they have on these protective black cloaks that they're wearing. You got both of the cards that came out. So some of y'all definitely need to do some protection work. There could be people like playing in your energy or some shit. Some of y'all might need to do a blockbuster candle to kind of break through some sort of restrictive energy that you've been stuck in. Oh, that did flip over. Let me get that. I did see it flip over. Okay, in your recent past, we have the Five of Swords. So there was some sort of argument here in the recent past, conflict that you've dealt with. For some of you, if it was a relationship thing, it could have been like a third party, little lovers triangle going on there. You know, the Five of Swords is someone that's definitely playing mind games. They're just trying to win, okay? Win at all costs. But it's kind of like an empty victory. So, you know, nobody really wins when it comes to the Five of Swords. So you might be feeling defeated. Somebody might think they won. You know, there's always a person that does think like, oh, I got the upper hand here. But really, they didn't win shit. Like, it's just like, whatever. No, like, this was petty. This was stupid. This was unnecessary. So yeah, some of y'all could be going through that kind of interaction here with this Five of Swords. Somebody playing mind games there, you know, trying to bait you into arguments and stuff like that. Like, okay, y'all got too much going on. Too much going on. I need these cards to calm the fuck down. Okay, let's see what else we have going on for Capricorn. All right, we have the Nine of Rods and the King of Swords. You're really guarded right now. You're kind of protecting your energy, your space, your peace, all of the things. Might be setting boundaries with somebody or literally just cutting something out. Cutting someone off is also a way that we set boundaries, okay? Some of you could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, that you're kind of on guard. Like, can I really trust you? Like, what's going on here? So you might be in a space where you're feeling like you're having to question somebody's motives towards you. In the near future, we do have the Wheel of Fortune and the Fool. Things get better, okay? Things turn around for you, especially if you've been struggling financially or even in relationships, whatever area of life you've been struggling in, things are turning around. With the Wheel of Fortune and with the Fool, there's going to be an exciting new beginning, okay? Something that's going to make you smile. I love how we have all the yellow here. So it's something that's going to kind of like brighten up your life here, moving into the near future. Some of you could be traveling or moving. There's something new that you're starting with the Fool. I think it's a breath of fresh air for you. And it's even got you looking at that tower like, oh, I'm actually glad that happened. You know, that wasn't meant to work out for me because that allowed me the opportunity to explore this new path instead, okay? Maybe, you know, some of you are really banking on a relationship working out. It didn't. And then boom, you end up getting a job offer to like move across the country or some shit. So it could be a situation like that coming through where, you know, doors close and they open when they need to and where they need to, okay? So for your advice, I have the Seven of Swords. So this might be about kind of keeping some of your plans on the low right now. You might be keeping some things to yourself, but this is also like, don't look back. Don't sabotage your growth. There could be a situation that you are kind of wanting to revisit. And this Five of Swords, not sure why you would want to revisit it, but hey, maybe you feel like you just still need more clarity about something where someone is being a little bit more confusing. I think sometimes you got to create your own clarity, or in some cases even creating your own closure for you to really be able to just move forward, okay? So sometimes we can't talk it out. There's no more conversations that need to be had. We just kind of need to accept things for what they are and move around, okay? So this could be a situation where it's just like, baby, you just got to move around, okay? All right, let's see what else we got coming out for Capricorn. Okay, in the external environment or incoming environment, we have judgment. Somebody wants a second chance. Somebody wants to apologize. Yeah, you will have a decision to make. Like, do you want to reconcile? Do you want to forgive? Do you want to revisit this? We have Scorpio energy again for the third fucking time. My God, like, you got Scorpio all up in this reading. So I'm really surprised if you don't have Scorpio placements, or somebody that you're involved with, they got Scorpio placements, and they all up in your reading. Okay. So, you know, this is also a wake-up call with the Judgment card, too. It's like I was saying, like, eventually there's no more conversations to be had, and you just gotta accept it for what it is and move around, okay? So it could be a situation like that coming through as well. I get, like, when you accept it, too, you're gonna have so much of your vitality return to you. If you've been feeling, like, sluggish and unmotivated and stuff like that, a lot of this has to do with something that you're kind of clinging on to energetically, and you just gotta let it go. You just gotta let it go. It's draining your life force at this point. Your hopes and fears is the Five of Wands. You don't want to fight anymore. Maybe you're hoping to, like, overcome some sort of conflict with someone. You got the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, and the Five of Wands. And you don't have the Five of Cups. Okay, somebody else had the Five of Cups. Okay. Yeah, so you got 555 showing up in the spread. That could definitely be an angel number for you. Somebody else had 555 in a reading too. I can't remember. It might have been in the batch of the first few readings that I did. So it could have been like Taurus, Gemini, or Cancer that had 555. So some of you, if you're connected to one of those zodiac signs, or you have those placements in your chart, definitely check out those readings as well. But yeah. Ooh, child. Let's see what the last card is for Capricorn. Last card for Capricorn. Page of Cups, forgiveness and apology. Okay. So I'm going to show you how it came out. It came out like this with the Emperor in the reverse, okay? Some of you are rejecting, you know, somebody from your past. This could be someone like you did have a falling out with, you broke up with, whatever. You're healing with the Page of Cups, and you're like, okay, I just got to figure it out. For some of you, this could be a father. This could be like your ex-boyfriend, husband. For some of you, it could be an Aries, okay? They could be man, woman, however they identify as, but they're coming up in the reverse. So it's like, I don't think you're waiting on this person to like make an apology to you. You're not waiting on this person to make amends. You're not waiting on them to heal at this point. You're just like, all right, I gotta take this healing into my own hands, essentially. As the Magician, yeah, and recognizing the power that I have to create change, positive change in my own life. And that's definitely what you're doing for yourself. Okay, so I definitely love to see that. You're kind of tending to your inner child there, that Page of Cups. Some of you could be deeply sensitive. You might have water placements in your chart, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. So you're kind of having to like talk your inner child through this process, right? But you're doing what you need to do, and I do feel like you're going to feel a lot more empowered once you accept something and move around. Okay, so that's the advice that I keep getting for you guys. Accept it and move around. All right, so let's see what's coming through in the oracle cards for Capricorn. For some of you, this was a boss, okay? It's like a supervisor from hell, and they might have gotten you fired or some shit. Sorry if that's the case, you know, or maybe you just felt like you had to leave because you were dealing with a supervisor that was just giving you too much shit, okay? We have healing, yeah, so you're healing from this. Definitely with that Page of Cups there, and clarity, and giving yourself the clarity that you need. All right. I think you're going to come into greater clarity the more you just focus on your healing instead of like expecting this person to provide you with that clarity. Okay. So with that being said, Capricorn, I'm going to wrap up this message here. If this resonates at all, please leave me a comment, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And until next time, sending you so much love. Take care. Bye.